Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. I've been trying, and now it's working. Thanks to Dr. Ian Smith and all his great books that he has me reading, and now to his new one that came out last week. I got an advanced copy. I've been reading it, Doctor, and I'll tell you, my goal is to look just like this back here. That's my goal right there, to look like you on the back of this book. And so
better than that.
it is the new book, The Fast Burn, The Power of Negative Energy Balance. And this is such an important book, especially right now, as I guess it's called the COVID-15, the COVID-75, the COVID 100 pounds that people have gotten into. And it's now time to lose that weight, but the right way, which is this book explains the right way. Am I right?
Absolutely. You know, so many of us over the last year and some change have gained weight. I've called it the quarantine 15. But the idea is that, listen, I think that we're at the end of this very dark tunnel, and people want to have some change in their life. People want to get back to some sense of normalcy, not just in their daily routine, but also in their weight. And so Fast Burn is a program that really can catapult people into that sense of return to normalcy. It's a 9-week program. Every week on the program is completely different, so it's a lot of fun. The average weight loss, and I always use my plans with a couple thousand people before I publish it, the average weight loss is 15 to 17 pounds in just 9 weeks. But I'm most proud that people talk about how easy it was to follow. The foods are affordable, they're tasty, there are lots of recipes in the book. I really wanted to create a plan that people felt as though it was comfortable and accessible. And that's what's exciting about Fast Burn.
Yeah, and what I love about this is right off the bat, you tell everybody in this book, everybody's different, everybody's going to lose weight differently, everyone's built differently, so stop judging yourself next to other people. I think that we have a big problem with that.
You know, I can't say that enough or emphasize it enough. Two individuals lose weight very different, eating the same food, working out the same amount, doing the same exercise. It doesn't matter. People lose weight differently. Some people lose inches first, then they lose pounds. Some lose pounds, then inches. Some lose both at the same time. The rate of weight loss differs from individual to individual. And it's not that one person is better than the other. It's not that one person is cheating. It's just that we are unique individuals. That's why we are different. We're unique. And so our weight loss is unique. And people really, I think, throw themselves off by trying to compare themselves to a neighbor or a loved one or a colleague at work. It just doesn't work. I always say your only comparison is in the mirror.
Right. And it is. And the other thing you said in this book is about fat. This is, I'll tell you, right off the bat, reading the first chapter, I got educated on good fat and bad fat, that I thought some of the things I was having was, oh, that's good fat, I can have that, and things over here were bad fat, but it's actually switched on me, and that's something that you're teaching people.
Absolutely. You know, I had to go back to school myself on fat. It's been a while since medical school and taking physiology. But one thing about fat is that even though we tend to vilify fat, we call it the enemy, actually the body needs fat, but it needs the right fat. And so in Fast Burn, we're trying to consume good fats, those unsaturated fats, mono and polyunsaturated. We're trying to eliminate or reduce those saturated fats, those are the bad fats, and we're totally eradicating, not consuming any trans fats, otherwise known as hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils. Now, what we also want to do in the book, and why the subtitle is The Power of Negative Energy Balance, is to create a negative energy state. Because when you create a negative energy state, that drives the body into your fat stores and it burns the fat, because fat becomes a source of energy. So if your body doesn't have any energy available to it from food, then the body has to go somewhere to get energy, and it takes that fat, it breaks it down, and it uses it for energy. So Fast Burn is a program not just about lowering your blood pressure, lowering your blood sugar levels and cholesterol levels, but also really targeting that fat to break it down to be used as fuel.
Yeah. You just don't talk about, of course, fasting. You don't talk about, of course, the fat and the energy. You talk about exercising. Now, you'll like this, Dr. Ian Smith, is that I have started to greet people at my gym. They're not hired. They didn't hire me. I just fill out an application. I'm doing it myself by being positive to get in there to do that workout. And that's something you talk about in the book, too. Working out is so important to losing the weight along with fasting.
Well, it's interesting. So many people approach exercise from a negative standpoint. And, they look at it as a chore, or they don't really want to do it. They think it's torture. And the first thing I say to people is, hey, think about it from a positive standpoint, which is it's going to be a limited amount of time. It's going to improve almost every, biometric that there is, and you're going to get results from it. So in my book, Fast Burn, I don't have you doing an hour workout. You don't have to go to the gym. There are exercises you can do right at home. If you want to do 30 minutes, 4 days a week, that's wonderful. And you can even break it up, Brad. You can do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. But the whole idea behind this plan is that it's doable. And so people who hear the word exercise, who tend to get allergic reaction to it, it's not that kind of book. This book is about making it work for you. It's very customizable.
It is, and it's Fast Burn. There is a meal plan there. There is fasting techniques. There's the different ways to do it. And you said it's very easy, and that's the whole thing about what you want people to do is to lose that fat and be healthy. And that's the other thing too, which is very important about getting a book like this, is that you're doing it the healthy way compared to some people going, I'm just going to stop eating for 4 weeks. That is not healthy at all.
Not at all. And, people look at the numbers, 15 to 17 pound weight loss on average is a lot of weight in 9 weeks, but we're doing it in a healthy way. We're eating very nutritious foods that are extremely tasty. We're not starving ourselves. In fact, some people have complained that there's too much food to eat over the course of the day, but it's all about how we're getting to the end. It's not about, doing those kind of extreme things where we're eliminating entire food categories or we're starving ourselves. I have a Facebook group online, a challenge that just started, and people can join at home, of course. It's called Fast Burn Challenge. So join us on Facebook. But the people in the group talk about how important it is to have support, to exchange recipes, and truly take it one day at a time. And that's that kind of approach, that positive approach that I may not be perfect, Brad, but if I do the best I can each day, and if I fall down one day and get back up the next day, then I'm going to find success. That's the approach that's going to help people win.
There it is. There it is right there. That's the part that I like. Okay. Doctor, I know you're very tired. You've been doing interviews. You've been out pushing the book. You've been working out. You've been doing the doctor show and everything. But you are in your kitchen. And I just got to say, can you pull out one thing out of your refrigerator? What's in your refrigerator? Just one little. Do you have any cheat food in there? You have to. Come on, you can't be sitting next to the refrigerator without us having. What's in there? Just. Is there anything in there?
Well, unfortunately, in this refrigerator, this is like a demo refrigerator, meaning that this is not my main cooking area. So there's nothing really in there but juice and water and some apple cider. I bring things into this when I need to cook something and prepare. I use this particular kitchen area to do demos, for example, on different shows. So unfortunately, I would open it up and you would see, the KitchenAid tag inside the refrigerator. There's nothing in there. But that being said, I want to say this to you. What people have to realize is when on any plan you choose, whether it's mine or anyone else's, stock your cabinets and your refrigerator with foods that you're allowed to have. So many people go shopping and buy things that are off the plan. They put it in their kitchen and then they expect to exhibit control or restraint and not eat it. Well, don't tempt yourself by putting food that you're not supposed to have on a plan. And so, and the other part I want to say also is that allow yourself some fun, Brad. Life is short. And so I don't ask you to eat perfectly ever. There's going to be days where you're going to have a slice of pizza in my program. There's a day for pancakes. I got a great pancake recipe from my grandmother in the book. So it's all about really doing things in balance.
Oh, all right, good. I wanted to make sure that was okay. But I know something else. I knew you probably got like a thing of ice cream, a big old pie in there, and like a big old burgers and stuff and everything. I'm just kidding.
Sometimes I wish. Let me tell you, I really wish I did.
I wish you would go. Yeah, you know what? Let me just open up here, and this is everything you're not supposed to have that I'm gonna just eat one. So that's it right there.
Right. That could be a little fun bit one time. I may try that.
You did. Dr. Smith, thank you for joining us. Always nice to have you on. Always great. Again, I want to say honestly to you, thank you, because I have been reading your books. I've been doing the plan, and I have been losing weight. And the reason why is because I want to be around for my grandchildren. That's one thing. And you say that in the book too. Give yourself a goal, what you want to be. And the thing is, I want to be around for my grandchildren. So you got me on a healthy plan.
Thank you, man. It all starts with motivation, and then the rest will come. I appreciate you for supporting me and having me on the show as always.
All right, you got it. All right, Fast Burn, The Power of Negative Energy Balance by Dr. Ian Smith is available now. You can get it on Amazon, all over the place, but also you can go to his website to find out more about what he's doing. Follow him on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and all other social media. And don't forget, you can watch him here on AZTV7 on The Doctors right after the Daily Mix. Thank you, Doctor.
Thanks, man. Take care.